be hip width apart. We're gonna do what's called the Tootsie Roll, named aptly after the 90s dance. So what we're gonna do is we're going to come to our heels first, then we're gonna bring the knees in, roll to the inner edges of the shoe, come up to the toes, knees out, roll it back, and we're gonna do circles, just like so. So we're kind of working on knee mobility, loosening up the ankles. Let's do 5. And then we'll end up going the other direction. This is actually the mobility routine I put out yesterday. So remember, y'all can go check all the new mobility and stretch routines out on the website. It's Bill Coors Wellness Center.wordpress.com. All right, guys, let's go the other way now. So we're going heels first to the outer edges, to the toes, coming up on the toes, to the inner edges, knees coming together. And let's do 5 circles this way. Good, and then shake it out. Now that we've got that one done, we're gonna do a figure 4 reach. So I want you to cross ankle over on the opposite thigh. We're gonna be working some balance here too. So if you have something near you that you could use, a chair, wall, something like that, just in case you lose your balance, that'd be great. Otherwise, stand with no assistance like me, and we'll challenge our balance as we do this. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our chest up, reach forward, feel that stretch in the glute of the cross leg, come back up, reach again. We're doing 5 of these. If you lose your balance, no worries, come down, tap, regain it, and then reach again. Last one on this side. Woo, lose my balance. All right, shake it out, cross the other leg, same thing on this side. Chest stays up, keep a long torso, don't collapse that back. Here's 3, let's go 2 more. 4, and last one. 5, good, shake it out again. Look, it's the foot screaming. All right, now we're gonna move to a standing hip flexor dynamic stretch. So what I want you to do is take a step back. You've got both toes pointed directly forward. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze the glute of the trail leg, really of both legs. So squeeze the butt. And then all we're gonna do is notice I've got my knee bent a little bit. All I'm gonna do is straighten it. Feel that stretch in the front of the hip. Don't release that glute squeeze. Don't overarch through the low back. Hold for a second or 2, come back up. We're gonna do 5 of these. Remember, the important thing is that we're focusing on what our hips are doing. We want our hips to be posterior pelvic tilted so that we're getting a stretch through the hip flexor. All right, I got 3, let's do 2 more. Last one, trying to drive that heel to the floor, feeling that stretch through the front of the hip. Switch sides. So staggered stance, knees bent, squeeze both glutes, drive that knee to the floor. 5 of these. If you're not feeling it as much as you'd like, you can take a wider step. That's gonna give you a little more room to work with as far as stretching that hip flexor. Let's do 1 more. Perfect. All right, second to last one. We're going elbows 90 degrees, field goal posts. We're gonna drop 1 like this. Then we're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna side bend and reach. Come back to the start. Field goal post again. Drop the other arm. Big inhale. Side bend. Exhale, reach. Good. Let's speed it up now. Other side. Back to the start. Inhale, side bend, exhale, reach. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, side bend, reach. On the next inhale, bring it back to the start. Drop it, side bend, reach. Good, shake it out. And the last one we're gonna do is a roll down, roll up. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up like so. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, curl the shoulders forward, tuck the chin, fall down. So let's do it all together now. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curl everything, tuck the chin, fall down, relax the arms and head. On the next inhale, come back up. We're gonna go through this sequence 3 more times. Remember to relax everything in the bottom. On the next inhale, come up. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. On the start of that exhale, roll forward. One more. And shake it all out. Excellent work, y'all. All right, grab some water. Have that towel handy. We're gonna get going here. We are aiming for a Tabata style workout today. So what that means is we've got 6 different exercises that we're going to be doing today. Actually, we've got 8. There's 2 rounds where we're going to be doing 2 different exercises. But basically what a Tabata is, it's a form of high intensity interval training. And we're going to be doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, times 8. So that's 8 rounds of the same exercise, or we may be going back and forth between 2 different ones. I want you working as hard as you can. If you need to sit out a round, by all means, do that. Catch your breath, grab some water, hop back in when you're ready. No worries about that. I'll give you some modifications for these to make it easier or harder. And then there is one particular exercise when we get to round 4 where you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell if you have it. If you don't have it, no worries. We're gonna still be getting plenty good exercise today without it. So, all right. So for our first exercise that we've got today, we are doing a scissor squat or a flutter kick squat. So we're going to hop, split the legs, going each way, and then come back to the start, squat. Notice my hands come up to help my chest stay upright and my back stay flat. You don't have to do that, but if it helps you keep a better torso position, by all means, join me and do the hands coming up. So again, it's hop forward, both sides. The key here is when I come back up, I want to make sure I'm jumping with the opposite leg forward first. So if I went right leg forward on the first one, I'm going left leg forward on the second one. And we're going as many of those we can do in 20 seconds. Rest 10, 8 different rounds. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. We are going in 3, 2, 1, begin. So hop forward, feet are hip width apart, maybe a little wider, whatever your squat stance is. Make sure when you're squatting, you're breaking at the hips and knees at the same time. Weight staying on the middle of your foot. Time. Hopefully y'all can hear that timer. If not, I'll call it out. 3, 2, 1. Same thing. So as I was saying, when you squat down, make sure the weight is distributed around the middle of your foot. I don't want to see any heels coming up. If you wanted to make this a little easier time, you could step, step, and then squat. And do it just some more shallow squat. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to stay light on your feet when you're doing these scissors. Heavy on your feet when you're doing the squat. Time. Good, y'all. 3 down. Make sure those legs are starting to burn. Stay with it. Go. So a little easier version would be a step, step, squat. Obviously, we want to make it harder. We just speed it up. Make sure we're going as low as we can. Time. Good job, guys. Stay with it. 4 down. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep fighting, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo, those legs are burning. Keep fighting. We got 3 more to go. Go. And time. All right, home stretch, 2 more to go. Second to last round here. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, now this is it. Last 20-second round here. Push yourself. 3, 2, 1, go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Nicely done, y'all. All right, you got a minute to rest. Grab some water, shake those legs out. The good news is we're moving to upper body next, so the legs get a break. All right, for this next one, we've got 2 different moves we're gonna alternate for the 8 rounds. So it's 4 of each. First one is gonna be down on the floor. Make sure you've got a mat or something underneath your elbows for this one. We're gonna be in a plank position. We're gonna push up with one arm, then the other, and then come back down. Make sure you alternate which arm is pushing. And then the second exercise is a push-up to an alternating toe tap. And by all means, on that plank up, down, if you need to go from the knees, you can do that. It's going to decrease the amount of body weight behind you. And then same thing for the push-up to toe tap. From the knees, we're going to go for a knee tap. So push up, hinge the hips, touch the knee. Try to crunch using your abs. If you're from the feet, it's going to be, or you could go in between, push up from the knees, pop up to the feet, reach across, touch the toe. Push up from the knees, come back up, crunch, touch the toe. So you got 3 different options there. You can go most advanced here, or go from the knees for the push-up, from the feet for the toe tap. Then the other easier version would be from the knees for the whole thing. All right, guys, we got 10 seconds to go. We're gonna start with those plank up downs. 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember with these planks, anytime you're holding that plank position, I want your glutes squeezed, your core braced, and what I mean by braced is 3, 2, 1, time. What I mean by braced is you're contracting your abs as if someone was gonna punch you in the stomach. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, push up to toe tap, going down. Remember, go across your body. Three, 2, 1, time. Shake it out. Now we're going back to the plank up downs. 3, 2, 1, begin. So tight glutes, tight core. If you need to, pause here. And then go back into it when you're ready. Time. Nicely done, shake it out. Now we're going back to the push-up to alternating cross-body toe touch. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten to go here. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. Stay with it. All right, back to those plank up downs. 3, 2, 1, begin. I know those shoulders, triceps, chest are screaming at you. Keep fighting. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, y'all, going back to our second last round of the push-up to toe tap. Remember with this, screw your hands into the floor so that your elbows aren't flaring when you go to do your push-up. We don't want your elbows tucked super close to your body, but they should be around 60 degrees away from the body. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, y'all, last round of plank up downs going in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, alternate which arm presses up first. So one arm's not getting more love than the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Shake it out. Last round of these push-ups, alternating toe taps. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze those glutes the whole time. When you're coming back out to here for that push-up, time. Nicely done. Grab some water towel. You got 60 seconds to rest. We got 2 down. So we did some strengthening moves for rounds 1 and 2. Now we're going to move to cardio. So we're doing some more basic cardio exercises that are meant to be done for speed. And so we're going to be doing 4 jumping jacks, 8 high knees, 4 on each leg. Drive the arms. Remember, opposite arm as the knee comes up. On both sides, get it as high as you can. 4 jumping jacks, 8 high knees, 4 on each leg. All right, guys, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 4 jumping jacks. It's kind of weird to transition between the two. So you use these first couple rounds, you get it figured out. Time. So when I finish that last jumping jack, I'm kind of doing a hop step here, and then I'm just driving up. 3, 2, 1, go. 4 jumping jacks, 8 high knees. Three, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. Stay with it. Keep fighting. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Nicely done. Going for round 4. 3, 2, 1, go. Five to go. Time. Good job, y'all. Control your breathing on these 10-second rests. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, if you needed to make this lower impact, you can do your steps, your knee drives. Time. All right, y'all. 3, 2, 1. So again, lower impact would be switching on each side. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with those knee drives. And you can always switch back and forth. If you find you're getting too worn out. All right, y'all, second last round. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, y'all, made it this far. One more round of these. 3, 2, 1. Let's get after it. Five to go. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Good job, y'all. Grab some water, catch your breath. 60 seconds to rest starts now. All right, y'all, we got another strengthening move coming up. For this next one, this is the one where if you have a weight implement, you could use it here. Don't have to though, I'll show you with both. So we're doing a reverse lunge. I'll give you the side view. Reverse lunge, making sure that the toe is forward when we start. The knee is staying over the toe. Don't let it come in. Don't come out too much. So we're going reverse lunge. Knee close to the floor if you can. On the way back up, reestablish your balance. Arms come out. We have a soft knee, and we're doing what's called an airplane, which is just a Romanian deadlift. So we're working on hamstring here and glute. So reverse lunge, squeeze the glute, come up, arms come out, hinge those hips back. Knee stays soft though. Don't lock the knee out. Keep it soft. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. And then you're coming right back into it. So full speed, it's going to look like this. Reverse lunge, reestablish balance, airplane. We're probably going to be able to get 2 or 3. We're going to do the same leg for one 20-second round. Switch to the other leg. If you had a dumbbell or a kettlebell, I would start with it on the outer leg. I would reverse lunge. I would come underneath the leg, come up. I then do my deadlift, Romanian deadlift. So that's how you can do it if you're using a weight. Start with your weak leg first. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Reverse lunge. Establish your balance. Arms come out. Drive those hips back. Reverse lunge. Arms coming out. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Time. And if you needed to, you could always, if your balance isn't doing you too great today, you could always do a split stance. So we can do a reverse lunge, go now, and then I can take a split stance as I do my airplane. So that's an option as well. Obviously, floating the leg behind is harder. It requires more concentration and, most importantly, more balance. Time. Good job, y'all. Switching back to the leg you started with. 3, 2, 1. Begin. If you wanted to challenge the balance more, you could try to float that leg the whole time. So tap here, we could come up, and then go straight into the airplane. Time. All right, switching to the other leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Reverse lunge, establish that balance. Knee relatively straight. Single leg deadlift or airplane, whatever you want to call it. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we're halfway, y'all. Going back to the leg we started with. 3, 2, 1, go. Reverse lunge, keeping that chest up. Airplane. Really grip the ground with that foot, especially when you do that airplane. Time. Take those toes, grab the floor. 3, 2, 1, begin. Whew. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, back to the leg we started with. We got one more on each side. 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, take your time here. Time. 3, 2, 1. On the other leg. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Good job, y'all. That was all 8. Grab some water, towel off if you got one. 60 more seconds to rest. We're coming up on Tabata number 5. All right, for this one, we've got two different exercises again. The first one is going to be here. So we're on our butts, we're coming up, and we're kicking. So these are crab kicks. Easier would be this. Harder would be here. There's really just two levels for that one. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to alternate that with kick throughs. So from your crab kicks, you're just going to rotate. You're going to come here into a hands and feet bare position. Notice my knees aren't on the floor. They're elevated. I'm going to rotate, open up, kick. Ooh, not ready yet. Kick. Come back to the start. Rotate to the other side. Kick. If you need to, keep both hands on the floor. So easier would be like this, and just a slight kick out. It does really help though to open the arm up. It just makes it a little more difficult because you've got most of your body weight being stabilized through one shoulder instead of both. So figure out what works best for you. Obviously, the faster you go, the harder it's going to be. Slower, it's going to be slightly easier. So keep that in mind. Adjust your speed as needed. And we're starting with the crab kicks in 3, 2, 1, begin. Try to keep those hips elevated. They don't have to be all the way up, but they do need to be up. 3, 2, 1, time. Roll it over. You can start from the knees here for the rest. Shake it out. Kick outs in 3, 2, 1, go. Or kick throughs, excuse me. You can sink the butt a little bit, tap the floor if you'd like. That's going to make you do more of a tricep dip. Time. Back to the butt. Moving back to the crab kicks. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, you can go alternating kicks, or you can try to go faster and do a little bounce. Totally up to you. 3, 2, 1, time. Rolling back. Back to our kick throughs. 3, 2, 1, go. Kicking through, reaching. Good job, y'all. Stay with it. Time. Back to the butt. All right, now we're halfway. Go. Good job, y'all. Stay with it. Keep kicking. 3, 2, 1, time. Back to the butt. Roll it around. 3, 2, 1. Back to the kick throughs. Three, 2, 1, time. Back to the butt. All right, we got one more of each. Crab kicks going in 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, relax, butt back down. All right, last round of kick throughs, roll it back over. Shake it out if you need to. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of kick throughs. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Nicely done, y'all. All right, guys. Grab some water. You got 60 seconds. I'm running out of time here, so we've got one more. I'm going to be nice to y'all. We're going to cut it down to 4 rounds instead of 8. It is the toughest one. So we've got a double out burpee. So we're going to come down, kick out, push up, kick in, back out, back to your feet, and hop. So it's a burpee with 2 kickouts. Do the push up, go from the knees if you need to. We got 4 rounds here of 20 seconds, and then we're done. We'll do a cool down and we'll be finished. 3, 2, 1, begin. Kick out, push up. Kick in, kick back out. Jump up. Saving the best for last. All right, there's 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep that core tight when you kick out. Try not to sag at the butt. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. 2 down, 2 to go. 40 seconds of work is all we got left. 3, 2, 1, begin. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, this is it, last one. As many of these double kick out burpees as you can get. Go. We all finish strong. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Nicely done. All right, y'all. Catch your breath, grab some water. We're gonna do a couple stretches to finish. Whew. Nicely done. Tabata's always a tough one. All right, guys, so catch your breath real quick, standing up. And then we're gonna work our way to the floor. Do a couple stretches from there, and then we'll be done. All right, hopefully you've had time to control your breathing. Nice big inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth that ideally take longer than the inhale. That's gonna help bring you down. Come to the butt, knees are straight. We're reaching for a hamstring stretch. Remember, you can always get a deeper stretch by, of course, straightening the knees, but the reason that gives us a deeper stretch is because we're contracting the quads. So if we can contract the muscle on the opposite side of the one we're looking to stretch, we're going to get a deeper stretch. It turns off those hamstrings when we contract the quads. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Now we're going to lay on our back, cross one leg over. We're going to grab the knee underneath the knee of the leg that was still on the floor for a piriformis stretch. Let's go a couple more seconds here. And then relax. Same thing on the other leg. So cross that ankle over. Make sure you're driving from behind the knee, not over top of the knee. And then pull in. Relax that head and neck. Couple more seconds here. And then relax. Next, we're going to go hands and knees. Let's spread the knees out. We're going to do what's called a frog stretch. Make sure your ankles are in line with your knees. Go as wide as you can. And then we're just going to come down to the elbows. We're shooting for a stretch through the groin area, the adductors. And so the important thing is that you're keeping your hips directly over your knees. If I come forward, I'm not going to feel it as much. If I'm too far back, I may feel it too much. Couple more seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, time. Slowly come out of that. Go ahead and stand it up. We got 2 more. We're going to move to a standing chest stretch. We did this one last week. Clasp your hands behind your back, push down. If you keep your palms together, you're going to get more of a stretch. If you're really tight across the chest and the anterior delt or the front shoulder, you can keep your hands apart. Also, the higher we raise this, the more we're going to feel that stretch. So work within your constraints. And a couple more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Let them relax, dangle. And then we're going to bring it down to the floor one more time to the knees. We're going to hit a cobra to a child's pose flow to finish. So what I want you to do is come out to a push-up. Basically going to come down, leave your knees low, bring that chest up, feeling the stretch through primarily the abdominals. Look up towards the sky. Big deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth here. And then we are going to drive our hands away from us. Sit on those heels. Head between the arms, relax for child's pose. We're going to spend a couple more seconds here, then we're going to flow through that one more time. All right, come back up. We're going to press back into a cobra. And then go ahead and drive those hands away from you. Sit on down. Child's pose one more time. Relax that head. Nice deep breaths, relax. I think come on up, that's it. Very nice work today, y'all.